Welcome to Hindu Editorial Dictation. Compound Count Drum. 100 word per minute. Ready? Start. The center's scheme to bear the difference between the compound interest and simple interest on retail and MSME loans availed by borrowers whose aggregate outstanding borrowings were less than rupees 2 crores between March 1 and August 31 has come not a day too soon in spelling out the norms for lenders to identify eligible beneficiaries and then ensure that the extra interest on interest being refunded by November 5. The government has clearly been spurred by the Supreme Court's admonition to expedite relief to small borrowers, with the top court having pointedly referenced the approaching festival of lights when it said the common man's Diwali was in the government's hand. The center edge ended up setting a really tight deadline of less than 2 weeks for banks and NBFC to credit the differential amount to the borrower's accounts. The lenders have their task cut out to make sure that they pick out all the eligible loans: education, housing, consumer durables, automobiles, consumption credit card borrowings, as well as credit provided to MSMEs, and the borrowings had not turned into not performing assets as on February 29. They will then have to refund the difference between the compound interest charged for the 6-month period and the simple interest. In making all the specified borrowers eligible for the ex gratia, the government has sought to ensure equity between those who may have availed of the repayment moratorium and others who had opted to continue to service their borrowings. The move, however, has understandably evoked both relief and some disquiet. Retail borrowers, especially those who continued to meet their EMI commitments notwithstanding the disruptions caused by the pandemic and lockdowns, stand to marginally benefit from the government's payment and will be relied lot. On the other hand, MSMEs may find the assistance far too small to make a material difference given the scale of economic hardship they have had to endure, from demand disruption to material and labor shortages and regulatory woes. Given that these businesses provide substantial direct and indirect employment and also generate valuable tax revenue, it would have made far greater economic sense for the government to have categorized them separately. The additional fiscal impact should be seen against the benefit that would accrue were given a reasonable number of these enterprises to remain viable and resume their contribution to the national economy. Also, that rupees 2 crore limit for retail loans provides succor to not just vulnerable borrowers, cut creates a moral hazard by benefiting the well heeled too. All eyes will now be on the court when it resumes hearing the matter next month. Full stop. गाइस ये आपकी डिक्टेशन 100 वर्ड पर मिनट्स है। इसको आप लोग इस वीडियो को देख रहे हैं तो देखने के बाद इसको टाइप ज़रूर कीजिए। अगर टाइप नहीं कर रहे तो इसका कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है आपका लिखने का। ओके, हैव ए गुड डे।